Whenever my videos do even like a little bit well on my main channel, I end up like tricking myself into this weird sort of loop where the scope of my videos sort of grow while also like feeling like I have to put some level of like importance, or like I gotta make it bigger. Scope creep is kind of like the worst thing that nobody talks about dealing with. It essentially means that as you keep making projects, whatever they may be, whether they be written, spoken, visual, whatever, the more that you keep making them, and especially the better that they get received, you essentially start to say, well, I can't keep doing this, I gotta get bigger and better, which is fine if you follow through with it. But the problem comes is when that begins to become more of a barrier to doing anything at all, which is sort of what the last couple days have felt like. I don't like new YouTube at all, and I think that it's affected the way that I make my own videos, and I don't like that at all. I want to make it clear this is not going to be a video where I'm saying old thing good, new thing bad. I wasn't there like that. Man, YouTube for me for a very long time was Weird Al Yankovic videos, fucking people playing with toys on camera, and music parodies like The Key of Awesome. That's what the internet was to me for about 5 years. But the modern sort of, I don't even like this word, the slopification of everything, it's the easiest way to describe it. The slopification of everything has become so ingrained in the platform as a whole that it's almost impossible for even people who are trying to not fall victim to that sort of like algorithmic bullshit. They still become a part of it in some way. I actually feel like I'm more inspired nowadays by YouTubers than I ever was as a child. I found so many channels doing a vast majority of a variety of things under the umbrella of gaming videos that are so completely different and unique that I could never even throw them in the same like group, yet YouTube does for some reason. I remember when people would often make fun of creators who were very clearly stretching out a video to be 10 minutes so they could simply have mid-roll ads. Now, it's weird to have a video that's only 10 minutes because the platform values watch time. So you have creators who are making 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 8 hour videos on random shit. I'm not going to say any names because that's not the point of the video, and I also don't watch those creators. But if a video says like, my first time watching blank, or fucking the hidden secrets of iCarly, and it's a 4 hour video, you're fucking crazy. Same thing goes for gaming, man. Unless it is a well-made video that can hold my attention from beginning to end, there is no need to make it that fucking long. If you have a video that is 2 hours long on one fucking game, and I click it, and it is not a documentary, and it's you just explaining the entire thing, piece by piece, you're just walking through, essentially reading a overly long Wikipedia article of the game, I fucking hate you. I'm sorry. It's just how it works. It pisses me off. And what pisses me off about it is that because that's stuff that succeeds, I sort of am like, okay, how do I capitalize on that while maintaining some integrity? And that's where the problem comes in, because that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's very difficult trying to make a video, and then you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this. And then you essentially get like stuck. You're just like in a spider web between like your expectations and your wants and your fears, and a platform's wants and fears and people's wants and expectations. And you're just like, how do I manage all of it? Sometimes it comes. The crazy thing is that sometimes it comes super easy. Like you make something that you're like, only I'm going to like this. And it just becomes a sleeper hit, or you make something like, oh, everyone's gonna love this. It hits all the markers. It's this popular franchise. It's a really interesting like format or like way of talking about this topic that everyone already talks about. And I hit a completely new angle, and then it just completely fucking falls apart. Like, I did an hour-long video on Spider-Man 2, like a month after it came out. I picked apart every part of the game. I analyzed the entire story for 30 minutes. I analyzed every single facet of the gameplay without wasting your time, and that video did fucking terribly. Did terribly. Did I make a 10-minute video saying, yeah, this game that came out 5 years ago, it's actually good, and that does way better. That's the frustrating thing, is this only happens when I'm doing well. It only happens when I'm doing well, because I'm like, well, I have to keep going. And the craziest thing is I love doing this. I love doing it. And there's so many ideas and so many things to make, but it's also like overwhelming, because I know all the stuff that I want to make. I know all the stuff that I want to be out there with my name on it. And it's just like what to do first, or what to do while staying afloat. And you just don't know what to pick first or where to go next. You sort of are forced to cull your ideas. You sort of have to cut some out or leave some behind, and you have to let them grow. Because that's the beautiful part about life, is that you can't stay stationary and not change, but you can't change so much that it becomes overwhelming and then you just do nothing. Years ago, this guy gave me advice. It was on some fucking Reddit forum. Please don't fucking... I can already feel your eyes through the screen. Don't say anything. This guy was reviewing channels. I sent him mine. He said a lot of positive things, and I was very appreciative of that, because I was really fucking convinced I was just making dog shit for a long time. But then one of the things that he said that really got under my skin a little bit for some reason is he said, I don't understand the different things that you're doing. You need to make one thing. Like, some of your videos are formatted this way, some of your videos are formatted that way. Like, I do forgotten insert game console exclusives. I also do looking back at blank game X amount of years later, which is my series where I replay games that I've played before and talk about how my feelings have changed about them or whatever. Playing every blank game, where I try to go through a franchise or a game that has a bunch of ports and I play all the different parts of it. And the guy just sort of went, I don't know what's going on. There's too much going on. It's weird. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not allowed to be weird and unique and change things? And that's like the worst fucking thing, man. It's like, no, I don't know. I fucking hate it when... That guy's fine, but I hate it when people are just like, well, you have to niche down, or you gotta do Mr. Beast editing. I would much rather gouge my fucking eye out with a spoon on live television than ever make a 2-hour video about one game where I describe it, and I just hold your fucking hand and just walk you, just fucking piecemeal the whole thing. I would much rather yank my fucking, all of my fucking teeth out with a pair of pliers and gargle lemon water than ever make a video where I go through an entire season of television just explaining what each episode is. Like, what are we doing if that's what we're talking about, man? There's no love. There's no passion. There's no like through line. There's no heart. It's just make the biggest thing possible. Again, not even 10 years ago, when a creator was clearly stretching out a video, everyone would just be like, oh, you're just trying to get it to 10 minutes. You're just trying to get it to 10 minutes. People are uploading 5-hour videos now. I felt disgusted with myself the first time I made a compilation video, when the videos that I'm re-uploading got like 100, 200, 300 views when I posted them originally. And I feel like the bad guy. Okay, buddy. You want my fucking advice to be a content creator? Do whatever you can to appease the good old rhythm without losing your integrity. Whether that's not having an editor, whether that's keeping some sort of mission statement, whatever you want to do, just maintain yourself, and then just also still play the game. However the fuck that looks for you. I don't know. See ya.